We got a nice Saldana tank and bladder. We got top plate,
front plate,
all sorts of good stuff.
Feels like the hoses run down there right too, so.
Yeah, I think we checked that. The hose is hooked up.
The hose was installed.
So they got that done for us. Now this thing came with studs, right?
Yeah, these studs will thread into the bladder.
They're a lifesaver.
And then it'll kind of hold it in place so you can
get it all lined up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, gasket.
Make sure this don't fall off here.
A little snug before it gets bolted down, but.
Start getting some of these bolts in here.
Sweet. We already got the bulkhead fitting in there that we'll need for the return line.
I've taken stuff and run nuts down on these with washers to hold it.
Sweet, well that's done. We got the front
right.
plate now?
Yep.
There you go.
Hey.
It's kind of a finagle.
Now just getting it over. We should be able to draw it with this.
Let's get this one started. Don't move anything.
There you go.
Yeah, there's one.
There it goes.
There we go. We got it now.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Tank's assembled. Now we just drop in the car?
Yep, now we can put her on the car. You got your side going in?
Yeah, mine's in.
And now what I like to do on the fuel cell bolts is take just a little dab of silicone on the tip of it, so that way once it's in there it doesn't want to thread itself out.
Well, now that the tank's in, do we want to get the pump on first?
Yeah, we can put the pump on.
With this I like to try to get this pinch bolt to the top, whichever way that goes, so it's going to end up going this way.
It should be pointing straight left once you get it in there.
And it just threads right into the power steering pump here, just like so.
Next, slide the pump in.
Yeah, we can slide the pump in. That's lubricated, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, so next we got fuel lines. We got a whole kit here. Eagle Motorsports put it together. It should be about a direct fit.
The only thing that really matters is that the center of the fuel pump runs up to the shutoff valve. After that, the top or bottom of the fuel pump doesn't matter whether it runs to the main or the high speed.
So this is the one that goes manifold up to the firewall. There we go. All right, so we got the main pill holder here with the short little line to come off the manifold, and then it'll hook up into the pump here. You always want to make sure it goes the right way so that...
As long as the pill goes to the tank.
Yep, so that the pill
Yep.
that goes in here goes to the tank. So fuel will flow through here, through the pill, back to the tank. So you want to screw that on the pump, Tom. There's that side. It'll hook right up into here. All right, and then lastly we'll have...
High speed will go in.
Yep.
I just put a swivel coupler on the outlet side here so we can get it straight up and down in here like so. If you do ever need to make any adjustments, you can just pull the side cover off. If you know where you're at, you can just twist the adjustment knob down here and do it all inside the car.
All right, then we just got to do the shutoff lines.
Yeah, this one here will run from the fuel pump up to the shutoff. So
Yep.
I always run it into the back side of the shutoff.
Yeah, so it's coming straight out and then looping over.
I'll get this one on here first. I think it's probably going to have to be rotated because that's a pretty sharp.
Yeah, rotate it just a tiny bit.
Ready to jump rope? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Last one. Who wants to do the honors? Got the port thread already on the fitting, so all we got to do is thread it right into the top. And then it'll just pop right in there. Boom shakalaka.
Should be good.
Want to do some zip tying, boys? Men. Dalton, where do you usually put yours? On that rail there?
Yeah, that keep it up out of the way nice.
But I always like to put my zip ties on the bottom as well,
put 'em down.
just so they don't catch on anything and rip your suit, rip your hand open before you ever get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks to be about it for fuel lines and fuel tank.
Yeah, until the motor's in.
Fill the motors in, then we can plumb that side of it. Looks good, guys. Thanks for all your hard work. Next time we'll have a couple other guys come in and do the brake pedal, the master cylinder, and finish the brake lines and lead it all out, and we should be good.